Hello, everybody. My name is Charles Brennan Hackney, and I represent Eastridge. This is my second KVIC Learning Innovation Grant, and they've really helped me out every time I've done one. So again, I'd like to thank the people responsible at KVIC for having this. For this year's grant, I wanted to expand on the first one I had, so they kind of relate. And I'll go over that here in a second. But for my first KVIC grant, I titled it "A Evolution of the Arts." My problem of practice was kind of getting students to make the connection between art and technology, and that art wasn't just kind of this ancient thing, paintings and drawings, that it actually had a place in modern society, and that you could find viable good careers designing and using art and being creative. So for this KVIC grant, I titled it "A Further Evolution of the Arts," and I delved a little bit deeper into that connection that I wanted to make in my first grant of getting students to understand how art and technology are related. So my problem with practice was showing students that connection between art and technology. Ever since I've taught this class, there seems to be a disconnect in students' minds that art is what art is and how it can be used in a broader sense. When I talk to students for the first time, they always consider art to be old pictures and paintings. It never dawns on them that technology, all the technology we use, is somehow connected to an artist or a designer or somebody that has a creative mind. And that's devices that we use every day. The cars that we drive, I mean, everything has its relation aesthetically to an artist. So, like I said, I've been trying to connect art and technology with these grants. And with every new evolution in technology, art changes too. That don't just apply to the production of art or the way art is viewed or shared or consumed and subsequently sold. It's constantly transforming. Technology has made the art far more accessible, just like with other aspects of modern life. The internet has allowed art to be consumed in a lot of different ways and opened the industry to a wider and more diverse audience. A lot of museums showcase their collections online. The artists have all the tools they need at their fingertips to sell their own pieces, and it's often without the challenge that comes with running a physical exhibit. So it was very important to me to get these kids to connect that in their minds that art can still be a viable career path for them. So with my previous years doing the KVIC grant versus this year, in my first KVIC grant, I had them design and implement with the 3D printer in the room, allowing students to make 3D objects from an art and design standpoint. Now, students got on the computer, used a computer program, completed 3D object with the equipment that I purchased from the grant, and then they would print it out. Pretty simple, but it was a very big leap for them in terms of understanding that, hey, I'm doing art and technology at the same time. So with this year's grant, I wanted students to use this new technology called 3D doodler pens. Basically, it's having a 3D printer in your hand, and you can design while on the go what you want your 3D object to be. I purchased these with the KVIC funds to go a step further in the technological sense. This further connected and helped me resolve my problem of practice in connecting art and technology. And it really completed the process of creating a 3D design from the first step to its final completion. So the actual first step in that process was creating objects with the 3D pens. I had students watch a YouTube video over the pens, how to use them, some cool stuff that you could do with them, which I've hyperlinked into the PowerPoint presentation. So students will start by designing an object that can be created in a 3D space. They will bring the design to life using the 3D doodler pens. Now, we have not actually got to starting those, as they were on back order from Blick, and we just got them. So it will be very soon that we actually get to implementing this. first step in the process. The second step will be scanning the objects into the computer using a Sprout computer that I actually have behind me. You can see it in the screen. It uses 3D scanner technology. It has a platform, as you can see from the picture, that you place your object on and it gets scanned in. And this is where we can put the designs from the 3D doodler to prepare them as a 3D file on the computer. The final step will be using that 3D printer that I mentioned from my first KVET grant, still using the supplies bought from it. So students will complete their design, they will make a 3D file, and then they will print those designs on the 3D printer using those supplies provided by my KVET grant.